Okay, episode 2 of boot fitting. We're going to talk about flex. Heather's in 2 very different flex boots here. I'm holding a little junior boot, and even junior boots have to flex. As you can see, I can even do this with my hands. It's soft. I'm going to get Heather to stand up and demonstrate the flex of the boot. Heather, just flex the left one first by itself. Can you see how the boot distorts and blows out this way, and how she's mushing it out? Okay, that boot's too soft for her. And what's going to happen is she loses support through here at the bottom of the turns as she was putting her knee on edge like she did in the last video. She'll lose control of the ski and it'll wobble, and more chance of an accident and a lot less fun. If you flex this one now, you see that it's warm in here, so the boot was distorting just a little bit. In the cold, that won't change at all, and she'll get full support throughout her turns. Those are one of the things you're looking for. This flex is a 130, that one is an 80. Numbers don't mean a lot, other than it tells me within the industry that the next one down is probably 10% softer from the same brand. There is no industry standard for flex. 130 from one company does not match a 130 from another company. And a 130 in a small boot, like a 25.5, is a different flex than a 130 in a large boot because of the leverage of the pipe and the leverage on the person. So you take it as a grain of salt as a place to start, but go by feel.
For me, personally, I've really found that I have to go to a men's boot versus a women's boot because I'm so tall. I have such a long leg or calf muscle here, so I have a lot more leverage. And so when I put on a women's boot, I feel no support at all. It feels like I'm going to come right over the front of my boots. So with a men's boot, typically they do come a little taller on my shin, so I do feel that even support. So when I'm skiing, I can basically rest on the fronts of my boots, and then when I need to push on the ski, it's there for me, and that energy goes right into the ski. I made the mistake of going for a boot that felt perfect, if not a little bit stiff in the store. And when I went out skiing, I felt like I was on my heels the whole day. I hated the skis I was on. I went switched skis, still had the same problem. It ended up being the flex. It was too stiff for me, and anytime I flexed the boot, it rebounded me into the back seat, and the skis kept coming away from me. So if you're experiencing that, loss of control, a lot of it probably has to do with the flex.
Okay. The next.
Yeah, guys, so thanks for watching episode 2, all about flex. If you have questions, please post them in the comments below. We'd be happy to answer them, and we're also going to pull questions out throughout the week. We are going to answer them on Friday. Next up, we're going to talk about boot alignment and width selection. There's so much to talk about there, and then we're going to go into boot selection as well. So please stay posted.